Success is a behavior. It is not an act. It is not a destination. It is not a wish. Success is a behavior. It's a way of life. It's something that you wake up and you do every single day. A lot of people look at people who are wealthy and maybe what did they do or who do they know that's special. Listen, if I give you ₦1 billion today and you do not have the behavior or the character or the qualities of a successful person, in a matter of a little while, that money will be gone. So success is not, and when I say success, I'm not talking about the Nigerian success that everybody thinks, oh, success in Nigeria is having a lot of money in your bank. It could be part of it, but necessarily driving flashy cars and living a particular quality of life. That is not success. Success is when you set a goal in front of you and you achieve it. That is success. If you say, I want to start a small business with 10,000 naira, I want to double my money, and you achieve it, it's success. If you say, I want to move from my room and parlor to a 2-bedroom flat, and you work hard and you achieve it, it's success. If you say, I want to write a book, the day you finish that book and you publish it, that's success. So success is not necessarily I have 10 million naira or 10 billion naira in my account, I can go wherever I want it. If that is your definition of success, then so be it for you. But I'm just trying to let you know that success isn't necessarily the outward appearance of what everybody sees every day. Oh, he has a lot of money, she has a lot of money, she has all this number of shops, or she did this turnover. To them, that is success. What is success to you? As a young child, I grew up watching a lot of National Geographic because my father just had those magazines all over the house. I don't know where he got them from, but okay, yeah, he had a bookstore. That bookstore never really became successful, but it was my father's dream. He was just a literary person. My father loved books, he loved studies, he loved the arts, especially studying. My father, when he was on the typewriter back in those days, I used to feel like, what? His speed was amazing on the typewriter, and we're not talking about electronic keyboards that we have today. We're talking about those ones that go rat-tat-tat-tat-tat, like submachine guns and machine guns. That was the kind of typewriter. My father was very fast on the typewriter. So I used to watch all these glossy, beautiful pictures on National Geographic, and I said to myself, I want to see the world. I was like basically from 8 years old, 9 years old, 10, 12, 14. I used to watch these magazines. I used to go through them, and I'll see beautiful pictures of the polar, of the Arctic, jungles, the planetary system. And I used to say to myself, I just want to travel. I want to see the world. And that was as a child. And from the age of maybe 40, that began to happen for me. But it was a dream that never died. And every single day I was working towards becoming somebody in life. I want to become somebody in life. I want to be somebody who writes my name on the sands of time. Every single day there are probably tens of thousands of people who die every day, and then tens of thousands that are born every single day. And there are people who come into this world and exit this world without any stories, without any experience that is life-changing for somebody else, that is inspirational, because they just live and they die. They grow up, they pay bills, whatever. There's just nothing motivational about how they live. But you can be different, and it doesn't really matter whether an Okada rider can make a massive difference in a nation. Just somebody who is a commercial bike driver, who has the heart of a lion, who has the heart of a king, and says, you know what, I want to be different. Anybody who has the heart to be different, wakes up every day and does something about it, will be different, will achieve his goals. I want to say this before I round off. You see, when I say success is a behavior and a way of life, what are you doing every single day towards achieving this? We live in a global village. What are you doing with social media? What are you doing every single day towards achieving your objective? It's become so easy now. When we were growing up, there were no cell phones. There was any house that had a landline, that had a telephone. They were kings. And sometimes when people wanted to call you from abroad, you had to go to another neighbor's house to go and receive a call. It was a massive privilege to just have access to a telephone. Now everybody doesn't only have telephones, we have access to data. With 200 naira data, you can be online for some minutes or for whatever, depending on your package. So everybody has access to the world, but what are we doing with it? Some people are posting only fine pictures of themselves. There's nothing wrong with it. If you're a model or maybe that's what you do, absolutely nothing wrong with it. But what are you using social media to do on daily basis? What are you doing every single day towards achieving your objective? You know, some people wake up and they think about all that they don't have, while some others wake up and think about what they have and what they can achieve with what they have. Some are thinking, oh, I don't have this. If only I had somebody to do this for me. My brother or my sister, my friend, you don't need anybody. Look, start with what you have, little by little. When people see the little that you're achieving, little by little by little. Let me say this quickly. The biggest transaction I did way back in the days, I mean, I remember getting from one of these big multinational companies a transaction of about 6 point something million way back then. I started that business with less than 100,000 naira. I imported this machine that makes buttons and bottle openers, and I was pounding day and night the streets of Lagos looking for opportunities to make bottle openers, and I found them. And after getting a few opportunities to make bottle openers, people started telling me, oh, make t-shirts for us, oh, make face caps for us, oh, make these bandanas for us, oh, make these things for us, oh, can you achieve this? And I'll go to the market and, yeah, I can do it. I slugged the streets of Lagos, pounded. I've been pounding the streets of Lagos since 1992. The first car that I bought for myself, by myself, was 12 years after I left university. A used Toyota Camry. I will never forget that car. I remember the smell of the interior till today. I remember the seats. I remember the color. I remember every single thing. 12 years after I graduated was when I bought my first used car. Some people today graduated just 5 years ago, or 2 years ago, or 8 years ago, and they're like, oh, my life is messed up, I don't have a job. My bro, listen, keep pounding, just keep pounding, keep pounding. One thing, when something dies, start another. You see that something isn't there, keep pushing, keep doing it. Every single day, do something that moves you forward. Success is a behavior. It's a behavior. It's not an achievement. It's not an accomplishment. It's not a destination. When you get to a particular destination, what now happens? Oh, I wanted to make $1 million. Then you make the million. What then happens? You understand? I want to make $1 billion. You make the $1 billion. So what happens? In life, this whole thing called success is a journey and it's a behavior. It's what you do every single day and how people see you. If people can't see you and say that guy or that lady is going to be successful, then understand that it might be hard. And don't say, oh, you know, sometimes they don't see it. But you see, it's just like an iceberg. Sometimes people don't see what that little floating part is, just a fraction of what is really under. How much work you're putting in every day, maybe not everybody knows, but the result cannot hide. Keep pounding, keep believing, just keep going. Thank you so much for everyone that's joined me, and I just want to tell you again, success is a behavior. Actually, success is a daily behavior. Ultimately, we see the results. Keep pounding.